As they say in the hood. Check, check, 1 2 1 2. What's up? How's everybody feeling out there? YouTube world, Friday, TGIF. Thanks God it's Friday. And welcome from the capital of the universe, New York City. It's the Valentine show. I'm excited. Awesome. Crazy. When I mean crazy, cray. Crazy show tonight. We got Kanye West, we got Cardi B, we got Joe Biden, as always, and his gas. We're gonna go over the interview. We're gonna react to Cardi B's brand new video. We're gonna do a little something different with that. Stay tuned. We got so much stuff. Kanye West reveals the actual reason why he's actually running. He gives an indirect reason. Let's put it at that. So much stuff. It's crazy, man. How's everybody doing out there? Anybody in the chat? Let's see who's in the chat, man. That's Steve's. Yes, sir. What's up, my brother? How you doing today? Hopefully everything's good. It's just me and you right now, but we in here. Man. Feel good, man. Feel good. Crazy week, but we made it through, thank God. You know, a lot of people, you watching this stream right now, you hearing this stream, you looking at this stream. You blessed. You are blessed. You are blessed. A lot of things going on. A lot of craziness as always. But we're here. We're here. Let's start it right away. Let's get into some of the stuff. Remember, always, we're going to have a live call-in show. Like always, the lines are going to be open. About halfway through the show, we're going to get to the lines open. I want to talk to people. Can I talk to people? Is that too much to ask? Can I talk to people? We're going to talk to people. We're going to see what's going on. We're going to see what's the word in the street. What is moving out there? How people feeling out there? I'm feeling good. Are you feeling good? Let me know in the comments down below. The people that are coming in, share the content. Remember, guys, the only way we're going to make this channel grow is by you sharing the content. Thank you so much for the people that are here, but we need to share the content. We need to, the people that are subscribed to the channel already, they need to put on that notification bell, man. I think that's hurting me a lot. I've uploaded a video where I got like 3 views the other day, and good videos. I know they're good with good thumbnails and stuff like that. And it seems like YouTube might be, I don't know, man, maybe shadow banning me. I don't know what they're doing with me, man. But I need your guys' help. Let's start this show right away. Let's get into it. Let's talk about this right here. Dude, my man is trying to ban history, man. Straight up just ban it, man. It's funny, right? Because the whole Black Lives Matter crowd and everybody on that movement, right? They always trying to get at conservatives for saying, hey, well, it's about this now. It's about this. It's not about that. Like when if you say all lives matter, it's not about all lives matter. It's about Black Lives Matter. Okay, no problem. But then they themselves are taking this movement. Even Black Lives Matter themselves, they put it in trans and this and down with the family and the patriarchy and all this and that. And they doing what we call in Spanish a sancocho. It's a stew. They doing a stew. They putting everything in there. Same thing this guy's doing right here. This Chicago Democrat had to be from Chicago, and on top of that, had to be a Democrat. He wants to ban history, man. They're coming for history. I'm telling you, it's everything. That's why you can't apologize. That's why you can't say sorry. That's why you can't give them an inch on anything, because if you do, they are coming for, like, for example, the whole thing with the guns, right? The Second Amendment. You give them a law, right, to protect, supposedly to stop bad people from having guns, and they just want to take everything out. Look, they coming from the NRA. A district attorney Letitia James from New York coming for the NRA. They want to disband the NRA. They got nothing better to do. And this is what Democrats want. And it's up to you to find out who represents who, what the Democratic Party represents, what the Republican Party represents, and see, you're going to see that the Democratic Party literally wants to destroy America. But let's get into this right here. Let's do a little reaction to this little video right here. This gem is going to be a gem. Let's see what this man has to say regarding history.
So today, I'm calling for the abolishment of history classes in Illinois.
The thing is that he says this with a straight face. Like, this is where we at in 2020. Yo, 2020 is going to be a year to remember for eternity. All the people that lived through 2020 are going to be like, yo, first came the coronavirus, then came the riots, then came the craziness, then the left just took it to level 9,000. Banning history? Let me see. Hopefully he gives me a good explanation. Let's see. Let me hear him out.
We're concerned that current school history teachings lead to white privilege and a racist society.
Yeah.
And so I'm happy that we have a very diverse group of individuals here with different walks of life to say that they believe it costs us as a society in the long run forever.
What?
When we don't understand our brothers and sisters that we live, work, and play with. I'm calling on the State Board of Education to end the teaching of history and the local school district.
Yo, how does he say this with a straight face? Like, he just wants history to end. How? This is insane, man. Not let's change it. Not let's. Maybe there might be a problem with it. As a matter of fact, I think we don't teach enough history. That's why you have these people going crazy out here. If you teach them that there's a whole bunch of countries that want to destroy America, maybe they won't be rioting and burning flags. This guy straight up just wants to come and end it. Jeez, man.
To take immediate action by removing the current history books and curriculum practices that unfairly communicate our history until a suitable alternative is developed. We should instead devote greater attention towards civics and ensure students understand our democratic process and how they can be involved.
I think that's actually good what he's saying. The democratic process and how people can be involved. A lot of people don't know. Let me tell you this. Maybe they taught it to me. Maybe they didn't. But they didn't teach it to me 100% properly or made it stick to my head the way you pass a law in the United States. They probably did. I'm not saying that they didn't. They probably did, but it was so brief that it didn't stick to my head until later in my later years after I was out of school. So, I mean.
Today, I don't know the party of individuals here, and I'm sure we have people from different parties. But
no, you
today,
don't.
This is an issue that brings us all together.
No, you don't. You only have Democrats and liberals. That's all you have there, man. There's no Republicans, no conservatives there, man.
And that is getting our history right. So we may have Republicans, Democrats, independents.
Yeah, probably left-leaning independents.
But it doesn't matter when you're talking about civics and getting our history right. And that's why we all stand together today to make sure that that happens.
But he's saying this like he's not even excited about saying this. It kind of looks like he's kind of being kind of like he wrote this down and he's kind of, I don't know if being coerced or what, but he doesn't sound like he believes what he's saying. I know this, he's ending his political career in the future because this video is going to be on the internet forever. No, that's the guy. No, that he was the one that he wanted to end. He wanted to end history. That's the whole crazy, man. Damien from the BX, as always, thank you, brother, for being here in the chat. Let me see what you're saying, man. Democrats shameful lists fought for slavery. That's right. Jim Crow, redlining, segregation, abortion, 94 crime bill, and now they fight for communism. I have to agree. Insane, man. Democrats. That's where they're at, man. Yeah, people keep voting for these people. I mean, it doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. But I think there's people waking up. There are people that are waking up, and a lot of the waking up is coming actually from the black community. There's a lot of black conservatives saying enough is enough. You're not gonna tell me who to vote for. Because I'm black, Joe Biden says, because you're black, you're supposed to. If you ain't black, we're gonna get into Joe Biden. We got that crazy interview, man. For the people that are coming in, we got the executive order on TikTok. We got Kanye West actually saying why he is running, etc. We're gonna do a reaction. We're gonna try to do a clean reaction. This is like an oxymoron. A clean reaction to a Cardi B video. Everything is coming up, and as always, around 8:30. Who knows, maybe sooner, we might be opening up the lines to see who's brave enough to call the Valentine show. Let's keep going. Let's see what else he wants to ban.
Because a person that understands the true history of the flag, what is it called?
He's so that flag that is oppressing him. It's so much oppressing him that
Confederate flag.
He forgets the flag. He forgets the Confederate flag, the ones that's oppressing him.
Flag wouldn't really fly that flag because they wouldn't understand the pain and hurt, and they would understand that they're flying a flag, and they're pure to me to be flying a flag of something that lost, which makes them losers because they're flying a losing flag. They could very easily fly an American flag.
Damn, I thought he was going to get Joe Biden on me for a second there, man. I thought he kind of lost his train of thought.
And be winners. But yet, they want to fly a flag that's hurtful. And so, thank you, Mayor, for stepping up. We really appreciate you. And I also want to thank LaShondra for stepping up as a citizen and doing the...
Nobody's clapping. Nobody's doing nothing. This is a real low energy speech, man. Is him alone on this one or what?
Civic duty to bring that to the attention of everyone. So many people say, how do you pay for the new books? Well, the truth is, we paid for books through all of these publishers.
Okay.
I think they owe us a refund.
Now he's just getting crazy with it. Now he wants to coerce publishers. It just sounds cuckoo. Is it me or doesn't this just sound cuckoo to you guys? Like, now he wants to abolish history. Now he wants to force a refund on the books that were sold to them. It's kind of like, I guess, maybe like a type of I don't know, maybe like a book reparations type of thing going on here. I mean, I just don't understand.
Who and where can you go and purchase something that's not true and accurate and continue to pay for it and be satisfied? So I'm calling on our Attorney General, Kwame Raoul, to investigate the textbook industry that sells books to Illinois so that we can begin the process of getting refunds from all the years that the school districts have spent money to buy inaccurate textbooks.
Come on, man.
We're also going to make sure that we pass House Bill 4954.
What? He's like, he's checking. Look, he's checking with somebody. He doesn't even know. Like, he's checking. So we got to make sure this is the one. The 4955, is it? No, the 54. 4954. I knew it was that one. 4954. What is 4954?
I always ask Malika about the bill number because we have lots of bills, and I did write it down. I just want
He wrote it down, and he still has to ask?
to make sure that it was House Bill 4954. She sleeps it, she lives it, and I think it's her new license plate number. So thank you
Finally
so much.
get the crowd going here.
We will pass House Bill 4954, and we will change the way history is taught in the state of Illinois. And everyone, regardless to where you're from, regardless to where you come from in the world, your history will be accurately accounted for in Illinois. Whether you're gay, straight, black, white, Latino, Asian, it doesn't matter. You deserve to be accurately depicted or in the book from page 1 to the end. The Jewish community must also have an accurate accounting of their history. Blacks, whites. I mean, I think in closing, we think that the history about whites are accurate in the books, but we know it's not. Because what the history teaches us about white people is that they're superior in a land that's all of ours and not just made for white men or white women. Women have a right to also be included in the history books in the right way and not just included here and there.
That's not true, man. White people are they're talked about as being obviously oppressors of the black race, the Indian race. I mean, that's clearly depicted. The racist past of white Americans is clearly depicted in textbooks. I mean, has no credibility what this guy's talking. On to more serious news, because they actually put the right amount of music on there and on all that stuff. But before I get to the right amount of music, Hiker AZ67, thank you for being your first live stream. Your first and not your last, guaranteed, man, because we have fun here on the Valentine Show. For the people that are coming in now, thank you so much, man. I'm telling you, man, I tell my family, Fridays, I love it. I love coming to talk to the people from the Valentine Show, grassroots movements that grassroots channel and grassroots movement that we started here. Also, you guys saw my video on conservative dollars. We're probably going to be talking about that a little bit on the show. It's a movement. It's an initiative. I don't know what it is. Something's happening with that we're launching here on the site. And it's something just to have people focused on, we're tired of getting punked. Conservatives. It's time to fight back, and it's time to put a little bit of it on the line, right? Let's are you a conservative, or you are this word I just made up, or are you a Kino? What's a Kino, you ask? C-I-N-O? Conservative in name only. Is that what you are? Are you a Kino? Hope not. I hope you're ready to talk the talk and walk the walk. But let's get to this executive order here on TikTok. President Donald Trump, who does not play around. This is the thing, man. I guarantee you this, man, that all the countries, when they come to talk to Donald Trump, they scared, and they know that they're dealing with somebody that is not playing around. Guys, let me fix this. 1 second. I'm sorry. Let me fix this. Okay, here we go. All right. When Donald Trump comes to play, man, I'm telling you, Donald Trump, people are scared. I mean, I know that these leaders, world leaders, when they come to Trump, they know that they're going to have to deal with Donald J. Trump. They know that the things that come out of his mouth are not playing around. Case in point, TikTok. He has been threatening about TikTok the last couple of days. Yesterday, he signed an executive order about TikTok, and the people from TikTok going crazy. I did a video the other day. My wife, it was like last Friday, actually, when Donald Trump said that they were going to cancel or ban TikTok. My wife, it's 11 o'clock at night, and my wife passes me. She's dressed up with makeup and all this, and like, where you going? What you doing? And she's like, no, Donald Trump said he's going to ban TikTok, and I got to make a video for my subscribers on TikTok, telling them to follow me on Instagram. They know he's serious, right? Look at my wife. No, it's Donald Trump said it. He's serious, right? Case in point. Let's read a little bit here. Let me translate this back to English, because I was reading it in Spanish for the Valentine show that I do from 9 to 10. Always said Show de Valentin for the Spanish speakers on El Show de Valentine channel, right? For the people that speak Spanish. Let's read a little bit about here. About why did Donald Trump, is he coming for TikTok? Because some people are trying to say, oh no, he's coming for TikTok because they did it to him on the what you call it, on the meetings that he had, the rallies, right? That supposedly a whole bunch of teenagers they reserved tickets and they never went to the rally, and supposedly X amount of people was going to show up and nobody showed up, at least the amount that he was expecting. And they're saying it's because of that. It's not because of that. It's because there's a war that you guys don't know and people fail to understand. There's a war between China and the United States. There's a war going on right now. There is a Cold War. China, I'm gonna tell you guys, and I'm gonna do a video on this because one of the subscribers, one of you guys, thank you so much. That's what you guys got to tell me what you guys want to see. One of you guys told me that you guys want to see why is China a geopolitical threat to the United States? Why? Because and this is how it will always be for the rest of eternity. The top dog, there's always little dogs or bottom dogs that are coming for the top dog. There's always going to be like that until there's humans left on earth. Right now, the country that's the top dog is called the United States of America. They are the leaders of the world. China wants to do that. They have a plan to do that. They are investing in Africa. There's countries in Africa where they give loans at low rates and the countries can pay them back. And who owns They get deals, Twitter deals like ports and stuff like that to take from these countries that can't pay back these loans, and they're doing a massive road system through Eurasia, right? To get the goods out of China and get it throughout the Eurasian continent. I mean, they are trying to be, and the way they do this is by money. TikTok is a problem because the Chinese Communist government has access to all the users from the United States. But let's read why exactly did he say this, right? Alexis, what's up? How you doing, Aponte? Always here. Alexis is another one that's always here, doing what she has to do to support the Valentine show, man. And all the people that are here, thank you so much. Give it a like, share the content, share it with somebody that you think is going to enjoy the content, and we're going to make this channel grow. Let's read a little bit here. I, Donald J. Trump, President, again, this is from the White House, directly from the White House. I, Donald J. Trump, President of the United States of America, find that additional steps must be taken to deal with the national emergency with respects to the information and communications technology and services supply chain, declare in an executive order 13873 on May 15, 2019. Says especially the spread in the United States of mobile applications developed and owned by companies in the People Republic of China continue to threaten the national security, foreign policy, and economy of the United States. At this time, action must be taken to address the threat posed by one mobile application, in particular TikTok. And this is the threat. This is why he's banning it. Pay attention for the people that have TikTok. TikTok, a video sharing mobile application owned by the Chinese company ByteDance, has reportedly been downloaded over 175 billion times in the United States and over 1 billion times globally. TikTok automatically, listen to this, captures vast swath of information from its users, including internet and other network activities such as location data and browsing and search histories. This data collection threatens to allow the Chinese Communist Party access to Americans' personal and proprietary information, potentially allowing China to track the locations of federal employees and contractors, build dossiers of personal information for blackmail, and conduct corporate espionage. That is why. Reports have come out that China, the CCP, is pushing to propaganda against Donald Trump, against the re-election campaign of Donald Trump. We can not allow any foreign intervention in our elections. If TikTok is being used massively in the United States, they could run the propaganda they want on American citizens. And Donald Trump is looking out for American citizens. That's 100%. But don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. And he has all the right to. He has all the right to. He's looking out for his re-election campaign too. Again, he has all the right to. I mean, If there was any other president out there, wouldn't he be looking out for his re-election campaign? Especially if there's an app that has such influence like this and is doing literally something that could damage national security, damage the United States national security. Get out of here with that TikTok. I mean, I don't know if any of you guys have it, but hey, I don't have it. I don't care. No, I'm just playing. I think the executive order, what this executive order actually does, it actually establishes, look what it says here, establishes the following actions shall be prohibited beginning 45 days after the date of this order to extend permit under applicable law. What it says essentially is that China or Chinese investors, in better said, have 45 days to sell or divest from ByteDance and or TikTok operations in the United States. Who is going to buy it? The talks are right now, the name that is surfacing is Microsoft. Microsoft is probably gonna, if they're not stupid and dumb, they're gonna sell to Microsoft because Donald Trump is gonna ban them, and they know that. If they're not stupid and dumb, they're gonna do it. So Donald Trump will do that, and they'll sell, and then the US portion of TikTok will go over to Microsoft. I think it's good. I think Donald Trump's showing that he's not playing. Chinese government has to be confronted. They are doing espionage. I think they have cases, espionage or hacking cases open in every single state in the United States. But it is what it is. The story of the day. Look at this picture, man. Crazy, man. Look at this, man. Kanye, Joe Biden. This is a story from Forbes. We're going to find out the real reason Kanye West is running. People were hinting at this, but more information has come out that Kanye West might be doing it for different reasons, right? And those reasons are going to be given to you right now. Again, I was reading this in Spanish. Let's take this back to English, right? Let's read a little bit of English for the people that speak the very good English, because, my friend, I speak the very good English. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's read here, my friend. Kanye West indicates that his spoiler campaign is indeed designed to hurt Biden. Yeah, that makes sense. And it's crazy because obviously you guys know how Kanye West is, a very pro-Trump, very right-leaning conservative, against abortion, big time. And it's crazy how he comes out of nowhere and says, yo, I'm running. I'm like, yo, but I thought you was friends with Trump. So why would you hurt Trump? You know? And then it's making a little bit of sense. He came out a little bit later and he's not able to get on certain ballots. So we're going to read here. Let's read a little bit here. What it says here. In an exclusive interview with billionaire rapper, says he's walking for president as GOP operatives work to get him on state ballots. Amid various reports that Republican and Trump-affiliated political operatives are trying to get Kanye West on various state ballots for November presidential election, the billionaire rapper superstar indicated in an interview by Text Today that he was in fact running to siphon votes from the presumptive Democratic nominee, Joe Biden. There you have it. He's running to siphon votes from Joe Biden. He's trying to get most likely a bigger chunk of the black vote, because obviously, as you guys know, the black vote goes predominantly for the Democratic Party, even though I don't know if that's going to be the case this year, because there's a big, huge movement by black conservatives, big time movement by black conservatives and people in general to get out the Democratic Party. And he's trying to get some of those votes to make it easier for Donald Trump. I think even without those votes, I think Donald Trump is gonna probably win very easily. Let's see what it says here. Asked about that directly, West said that rather than running for president, he was walking, quickly adding that he was walking to win. When it was pointed out that he actually can't win in 2020, that he won't be on enough ballots to yield the 270 electoral votes, and that a write-in campaign isn't feasible and thus was serving as spoiler, West replied, I am not going to argue with you. Jesus is king. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Yo, Kanye, I could imagine like Kanye West and Donald Trump on the same ticket. Donald Trump is the ultimate troll, and the only reason I say he's the ultimate troll is because he's the most powerful man on earth right now, and he's the one that trolls incredibly, and he's not supposed to be trolling, and he's the ultimate troll. Next, or very close by, is Kanye West. Kanye West, man, this thing is crazy. Let's see what it says here. When rebuffed various attempts to clarify who was driving his ballot access or strategy, and whether it's being coordinated by or with Republican affiliated officials, he does, however, appear to have a continued relationship with the Trump White House. West said that he's designing a school within the next month, and that I'm meeting with Betsy DeVos, Secretary of Education from the Trump administration. Why are you meeting with her if you're running against them, right? So that makes a little bit sense that, who knows, it might be a conjunction. It might be something going on between, I don't know. That I'm going to leave that off for you conspiracy theories. About the post-COVID-19 curriculum, the Secretary of Education press office hasn't responded to requests for comment by the time we publish this. I like Kanye very much. This is what President Trump told reporters at the White House yesterday. No, I'm not. I have nothing to do with him getting on the ballot. We'll have to see what happens. This is good. And look, let me see. Look at this. This is look why I said Trump. I mean, this guy's a troll too. This guy's a troll, man. Look what Kanye says. West's intentions have come under increasing scrutiny this week following reports in CNN New York and the New York Times and others about efforts by GOP political operatives to get him on several ballots. This is what they're saying, that GOP operatives are trying to get Kanye on ballots. Why is the GOP, quote unquote, helping this? I don't trust it. The sources are fake news sources, CNN, New York Times. You can trust those people even when they tell you that it's gonna be sunny. On the weather, you can trust. Hey man, you can even trust them on a sports score, man. Go fact check them with another newspaper. Political operatives to get him on several ballots, including states like Wisconsin, that could be pivotal in deciding the next president. West has been a vocal Trump supporter, including visiting the president in the Oval Office. Text from West to me this summer repeatedly ended with "sign off Trump 2020" and fist in the air. So when he was communicating with this reporter, he will sign off Trump 2020 and the fist in the air. Could you imagine Trump and this guy, like Trump president and Kanye vice president? Crazy, man. Crazy. Cray. Let's do a little reaction. Let's get a little fun here. We're almost turning on these lines. People that are here, thank you so much. Yo, we got 7 people. God's perfect number. Yo, we're going crazy. We're balling on the Valentine show right now. Thank you for the people that are here so much. Let's do a little reaction. It has already premiered 19 hours ago. We're going to do a reaction on Cardi B. But this is something different. This is a different type of reaction. The type of reaction that we're doing here is going to be a silent reaction. Why is it going to be a silent reaction? Because let me give you a little YouTube lesson here. If I play the audio on this video, there's some videos are different than others. If I play the audio on this video, the music, it gives me 2 options. It might block the whole video and not play it. You guys come tomorrow to this thing that this video, you guys want to re-see it again, it might not be there. Or if I have commercials on it, which I don't have now, it might not let me monetize it. We're gonna play it safe. I want to know what Cardi B wants to tell me visually. Let me give my warning to the Christians in the chat. Most likely this is going to have some nudity. And not only the Christians, the people who do not want to watch nudity or cannot handle nudity. I respect that. People might have some porn addiction or something like that. Respect that. So this section right here is not for you. Let's see what Cardi B wants to tell me visually, because it's a video for me to see a visual message. Let's see what she wants to tell me visually. You guys are ready? You guys are ready? Let's go. Ask men to respect you and to have a different view of you. If this is what they're seeing constantly, and this is what they're projecting, that women are sexual objects to be bought. Okay. Let's see here. All right. A lot of sexuality, a lot of, she has that always, Cardi B has that stripper theme going on type of thing. A lot of very sexual stuff. Okay. One thing I could say, I mean, if they were dressed a little bit more and the colors are nice of the video, I like the colors. I mean, I get it. Sex sells, but guys, are you guys this horny constantly that you need to see this stuff? I'm like, you can't get a wife or a girlfriend in your home to do this for you. You cannot do this. Tell me, I'll help you out. I'll help you. Trust me, I'll help you. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on in this room. More sexuality, more sex. I mean, it's just crazy. And she has children, man. I mean, she has a child, which is crazy. I mean, how could you tell anybody that, I think she hates Trump, right? So how could you talk about Trump? How could you say anything about Trump when you're doing these type of videos, when you're constantly just projecting your sexuality out to everybody? Like, why? What is that? Okay, great. Yeah, oh, big. Like, okay, like, I mean, I don't understand the need, like, to do all this stuff, to be honest. Man, if you can't get a girl to do this in your room and marry a girl, then you a chump, to be honest. You a chump and you need some lessons, man. Okay. A lot of sexualness, a lot of, okay, we get it. Yes. We know that sells, yes. So there's some lesbian action there, I get it. She's Dominican, but we don't want her, yo. Whoever wants her, you could take her. Dominican Republic, we don't want Cardi B. We don't want her. Okay. The funny thing is that they think they look good doing this. You don't look good. Stop that. You either. You don't look good either. You either. Stop it. My girl look better than you. Stop it, please. It's incredible the amount of sexuality that has come into music videos. I've listened to music for the longest. I love music. I actually play. I play the guitar. I play the bass. I love music. And if you just measure the amount of sexuality that has come into music, because that's what it is. Sexuality sells, right? I guarantee you this. If I was to have, you guys see that I'm almost like begging you guys to get 1,000 subscribers, right? But I guarantee you this. If I was to have some naked girl in the back, naked picture, naked this, yo, 2 days it will go like this, because a lot of people, they have a perverted mind. And this attracts like that, because this is what they want. This is exactly what they want. All right, let me check this. Let me make sure everything is nice and ready to rock and roll. Let's turn on. How about we turn on the calls? How about we do that? How about we turn on the calls, man? How about we turn on the calls? Let's see what's going on here. Who's ready to call? 646-470-1077. Give me your thoughts. Give me your opinion on anything that I have covered or anything that I didn't cover. I know Oprah's in the news. I know. As a matter of fact, while we're doing this, let me get back to the screen right here. Let's do a little bit of this. Let's do a little bit of this. I want to do this. This I did not do, and I need to do it. Joe Biden, man. To be honest, and this is my real thing, right? Before the calls, nobody calls yet. Just let me get through the story and we're going to open up the lines. Joe Biden, I don't like cracking on Joe Biden, and I don't do it on purpose, right? I genuinely feel sorry for Joe Biden, because this man is kind of losing it already. I mean, it's showing. Let's see about this interview that he had and how he asks and asks and how he acts with people, reporters that are just asking him a question. And I understand. And, yo, they're going to have 3 debates with Donald Trump. And look how you think this is going to win Donald Trump?
The Vice President, your opponent in this election, President Trump, has made your mental state a campaign topic. And when asked in June if you'd been tested,
look at his smile. Look, he's like, I got this. Like, it's kind of like, it's not the time. It's kind of cringy, right?
For cognitive decline, you've responded that you're constantly tested in effect because you're in situations like this on the campaign trail.
Let me explain this. Before, he has said that he is constantly tested his cognitive skills, meaning his mind. How's he doing psychologically? He said that. There's a video out there where he says that.
But please clarify specifically, have you taken a cognitive test?
No, I haven't taken a test. Why the hell would I take a test?
You see, I don't know if you guys have dealt with old people, and old people get to that age where they just don't care. They know where they're going, they just don't care. This is that type of answer. It's like, it looks like he didn't even let him finish. Like, what, Mr. Vice President, are you gonna take a test? No, why would I take a test? Do I look like I need a test?
In effect because you're in situations like this on the campaign trail. But please clarify specifically, have you taken a cognitive
No,
test?
I haven't taken a test. Why the hell would I take a test?
Why the hell will he take a test, man? Why will he take one?
Come on, man.
Come on, man. That's his trademark right there. Come on, man. You're a black man with green eyes. I thought you were black, man. You got to vote for me, man. If you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Black man with green eyes?
That's like saying before you got in this program, if you take a test where you're taking cocaine or not, what do you think, huh?
Come on, man.
Are you a junkie?
What do you say?
What does that have to do? And then he goes crazy with it. Like that's just straight up crazy with it, right? The example he gives is like, are you taking cocaine or are you not taking cocaine? Do you take a test for cocaine before you get on doing this show? What does that have to do with anything? A very bad example. I understand what he was trying to go to, but to pick that example with drugs, illicit drugs right now, is like, why would you do that?
To President Trump, who...
Why is he laughing? See, why is he laughing? If he doesn't have something wrong with his head. Joe Biden should not be on the campaign trail. Joe Biden should be in a Caribbean island, in the Bahamas, in Florida, somewhere nice and hot, enjoying the rest of his days. That's what he should be doing. Meanwhile, he decided to run, and he might get himself in big problems legally. Because I know the whole situation with his son in China. I have a feeling that Donald Trump and the campaign is gonna go they're gonna go crazy on it in the last couple of months or days before the election.
Brags about his test and makes your mental state an issue for voting.
Look at this. This man is not well.
Well, if he can't figure out the difference between an elephant and a lion, I don't know what the hell he's talking about. Did you watch that? Look, come on, man. I know you're trying to goad me, but I mean, I'm so forward looking to have an opportunity to sit with the president or stand with the president in debates. There's going to be plenty of time. And by the way, as I joke with him, I shouldn't say it. I'm going to say something I probably shouldn't say. Anyway.
You see this? Do you see this erratic behavior? Like, I'm going to say something that I probably shouldn't say because he knows he says a lot of things that he should not be saying. How could you feel comfortable voting for this if you're a Democrat? As a matter of fact, if this is a Democrat, when I put on the lines, call me and tell me this is the reason that I'm voting for him. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. And then you see a lot of these stats out here, a lot of these polls saying that, what news I was watching? I don't know if it was CNN or somebody earlier today, saying that he was like 10 percentage points in front of Trump. I'm like, how is this possible?
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness, and like judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental
You see that? You see that? There's a problem there. I mean,
fitness and
stumbling over his words.
To make a judgment about.
That's it, man. He's stumbling over his words, man. The guy is there's a problem there. But people, 646-470-1077. The number to call. Remember, just respect and no cursing. So whoever is willing, call me right now. Let's go. Let's go, man. I'm not even in the phone. Let's go. Let's go. Now I'm in. Who's ready to call the Valentine show? Thank you so much for the people that are being here. A lot of people, a lot of activity in the chat. Love it. A lot of people up in here. Alexis, Am I Horror Show? Oh my goodness, man. Higher. AZ67. Everybody's up in here, man. Who's gonna call me? Who's gonna say what's up to Valentine? And give me their thoughts on how their days are going and how's everything's going. Who's gonna call me up? The Andrew Cuomo, governor from New York City. Actually, no, governor from New York, not New York City, says it's okay to open up the schools. In the comments down below, tell me, are you gonna send your children to school? How do you feel about that? There's just very heated debate amongst parents. A lot of parents are scared. Some parents are willing. They are talking about like a hybrid type of system, 3 days in school, 2 days off. But some people don't want to send their children to school. They're still scared. I mean, and it's understandable. I think there's actually countries also where, like Sweden, where they never shut down. The schools never shut down. And they have no signs of any propagation of the virus because of school. So I think if the government forces people to come or bring their children to school, I think that's a problem. I think it's something that is not good. I think the children need, and the parents need this choice at least for the couple of months to give them a choice, whether it's staying at home, a hybrid system, or going in, one of the two. But I don't think you should force the children, especially children, right, to go to school. But then this brings up a whole bunch of problems also, which is the whole situation with children being at home and parents not being able to work and not being able to put food on the table. It's like it's damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation going on here. Because again, the bills keep going. Something that I'm mad at the local government and the federal government, which is the most powerful country in the world, to me, would have stopped bill collecting right off the bat. Would have stopped rents, would have stopped credit cards, would have stopped all that stuff, right? At least for a 3-month period, at least, or something like that. But it didn't happen. And all these things, all these bills keep compiling up constantly, and you need to buy food to put on the table. You need to work. So it's a crazy situation. But what I at least want from, and this is the thing, Donald Trump does not decide this, so which is actually good, because then the if something happens, que Dios no quiera, God not willing, right? I hope nothing happens with the children. But they can't blame Donald Trump because they seem to want to blame Donald Trump. So this ends up in the governor's lap right off the bat, right? Because they decide to open, they decide to close, they decide all this stuff, right? Guys, the number to call, please, is 646-470-1077. All I want is just the choice. That's all I want. For the people that are comfortable enough to send their kids to school, let them. But the parents who are still a little bit scared, I mean, you got to respect everybody. That's why, for example, the whole mask situation, I understand. I'm one that I don't wear the mask too much, right? But when I get into the elevator and when I walk into stores, I put them on because I want to respect my fellow brothers and sisters that might be scared. They might be scared. I'm not scared, right? But they might be scared of the virus. So I just got to take them into account, and also their feeling and their how they're scared. Joe, just put up on a stupid mask. I mean, just a stupid mask temporarily while you get out the elevator or while you get out the store. Just respect other people's space. Again, people are on a different level of this. They are on a different level, and you have to just respect everybody. I mean, what happened to brotherly love, right? I mean, there's just one rule, right? With this rule that's in the Bible, you will have peace on earth. Love your brother as yourself, right? or don't do to your brother what you would not like to be done to you. Same exact thing said in two different ways. Just respect other people. That's all. I mean, it's not a big deal. And that's the only thing actually that I would like with the coronavirus, right? Which is just give the parents the choice to come or not to come, especially with the kids. Again, Sweden never closed down the schools. Didn't have a problem in Sweden. But this is not Sweden. That's one thing we got to take. They took a different approach there to the virus. They went with herd immunity. They wanted to literally infect as many people as possible. That's just what herd immunity is. Infect as many people as possible. And once you reach a certain percentage, like I'm not sure if it's like around 70% of the population that gets infected, then you will create a natural kind of immunity to it, right? Where the virus doesn't keep propagating, because let's say I get infected and mostly everybody else already had it, then I can't pass the virus forward. And hopefully I will keep in contact with people that already have it and have their thing. Let me read the chats here. Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. Let me see who's in the chat. Let me see. Hiker AC67 on Joe Biden says his mental what is this? His mental fitness. He does have a mental issue going on here, man, and it's sad, to be honest. And his family members should ask him to step down, to be honest. His family members. So this is very important, actually. And thank you for Hiker Z67 for putting that comment on, because it reminded me that very important couple of weeks, if not maybe next week, we know he's picking a vice president. And it's very important who he picks, because most likely if that person gets elected, they are the ones who probably are going to be serving for him, literally, because he doesn't have the mental capacity to do it. To be honest, I think this mental fitness test, they should make these tests literally mandatory and let the people know that we are voting for somebody that's literally physically able to stay there the 4 years. I think they have to make these tests mandatory, to be honest, because the people want to know, even though the people know exactly about Joe Biden. The only thing that's voting, and this is the only thing, to be honest, that the people are voting for Joe Biden is just because he's the anti-Trump candidate. That's the only reason that they're voting for Joe Biden. But what does he have to bring? Where is his energy? Are his voters? Yeah, I want to vote Joe Biden. What is it, even his motto? What is it? Can somebody tell me? Tell me in the chat. What is Joe? I dare the people that are here in the chat. Tell me what is Joe Biden's his logo, his little motto. What is it? His slogan. Tell it to me. See if anybody knows what's his slogan. Nobody knows what's his slogan. It was like a stupid slogan that Hillary Clinton had. What does "I'm with her" mean? I'm with her. Hillary. Yay. I'm with her. A guy would look real stupid saying that. I'm with her. What does that even mean? I'm going to tell you this. The Democratic Party as a whole has a big problem in America right now. Big problem. They don't have a candidate. They don't have anybody that's up and coming and a bright speaker or something like that. Who? Tell me. Who's a good speaker? Who's a crowd mover in the Democratic Party? Who? Bernie Sanders? When are we gonna bring him again? He might be done by, who knows? He probably won't last until the next one. And Bernie Sanders, to be honest, to me, Bernie Sanders is a sellout. Bernie Sanders had opportunity to make he had an opportunity to make his own party. If he believed so hard in what he believed, he had an opportunity and he didn't do it. He sold out to the Democrats. Yet he's an independent. And he did that 2 times, not once, 2 times. But the Democrats don't have nothing. They have nothing to, they have nothing. For example, the Republicans, Marco Rubio is good. Ted Cruz. If Marco Rubio runs as a president in the next couple of years, I'll vote for him. Even Don Jr. Don Jr. has a little bit of that pizzazz like his father does. The Republicans got people. They got people. The Democratic Party, and then their message of the Democratic Party is not a they're not gonna get the middle of the country. They don't have, what is their moderate message? What is it? When they're trying to switch up everything that Americans know, they want to destroy it and build it back up. Or who knows if they even want to build it back up. They might just want to destroy it. When they are linking themselves to economic and social movements and ideologies such as communism, socialism, that's where they're going. They are pro-abortion. It's just very radical stuff. Their core message of the party, and it's not ringing through with the American people, sadly. So when Donald Trump is done in 4 years, when he's out of office in 4 more years, the Democrats have a big problem if they don't switch up their messaging, to be honest. If they keep leaving the radicals of their party for people shape how their party looks in America, they're going to be in big time problems. Thank you for, oh yeah, that is good. Candace, Alexis Aponte and Hiker says, Candace 2024, very good choice. But I think, to be honest, they can't go a woman like Candace. And as a matter of fact, thank God you guys brought Candace up. But I'm gonna tell you right now, women, listen up, women in general are gonna play a huge, and are playing a huge movement in a huge, actually, position, right? A huge part in the political conservative movement. Why? Women are they let, or not that they let women slide with more things, right? Just because they're women. Look at Candace Owen, powerhouse. What's the name of the one that I covered? I forgot. Betty, right? Beatty. Powerhouse of a woman, right? And there's a couple of more powerhouse women, right? And they are forcefully preaching conservatism in the United States. And they are given more passes if they were men. If they were men, they will get attacked more heavily just because they are men. So if you're a woman, you have a very important role to play in this movement of sharing the message, man. And a lot of them are doing crazy work. Candace is doing crazy work, but they got to start from if they're going to run for office, they can't go straight for something powerful like that. They got to probably start, maybe they could try to do an AOC, get into the House of Representatives or something like that, and then build their strength up and then go from there. I think a person that I follow on Instagram, Angela Stanton King, dude, animal, fearless woman. Oh my Jesus, man. Fearless woman. Angela Stanton King. Go check her out on Instagram, man. She destroyed the Breakfast Club about a month ago, man. Crazy. There's a lot of powerful women out there, man. And more power to you, man. Do what you gotta do. But it's crazy. It is insane, man, where we are right now in 2020. Thank God that I don't even want to say it, but the whole virus thing, right? With the whole virus, there's more infections. We're getting more infections, but more people are not dying. So it seems like the United States is controlling that better. But the news is trying to make it like it's the end of the world. You turn on to CNN. I turned on to CNN the other day. They have a list right there. The numbers of coronavirus death and people infected and all that. I'm like, yo, stop that, man. Can we do something else? The people that I saw my earliest video, we started the movement. We launched a movement here. I don't know I don't know if it's a movement. I don't know what it is. I'm not even sure. I don't know if it's an ideology, but we're going to talk about it here a lot. It is, I was going to say the wrong thing. It is conservative dollars. People, please be aware of where you are spending your money. I did a list of some of the places where we as conservatives could fight back this movement that's coming against us. Again, we don't like going to a lot of these protest, right? Because we have families, we have jobs, we have careers, we have more to lose than these liberal kids who have nothing to lose, who are just going to school, right? But the way we're going to do it is by sending our money to companies that are going to support our message, like Goya, like My Pillow. And we're not going to send our money to like companies like McDonald's, like NFL, Major Leagues, NBA, who are not supporting and are actually furthering the message of the political left and radical movements like Black Lives Matters. We're gonna be very strategic and we're gonna be very concentrated, and that's the key. We need these people, these corporations, to feel the pain of conservative dollars. We need for them to feel that we also pay money. And it's not that we want them to say political things that benefit the right. No, we just want them to be apolitical. That's all. Sell your product, but don't preach to me about anything, left or right. Could we turn back to how it was like a couple of years ago, where you could watch an NBA game or Major League game, or you're not worrying, oh, should I buy this? What beans should I buy? Because I don't want to support one that are gonna destroy my way of being, right? I mean, you don't want to do that. I mean, or what adobo should I buy? Or what seasoning? Or for the white people out there, what rub? Guys, 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for the people that been here, that did this whole show with me. Now I'm going to El Show de Valentín, and it's Spanish, right? I'm doing it with my wife around 9:05, 9:10. I'm going to be there. Thank you so much for the people that are here. The chat has been more livelier today, even though nobody called, has been more livelier today than it has ever been. Thank you so much for the people that are here. We're going to make it grow with your help, guys, with the many people that are here, the 10 of you guys that are here. Thank you very much. Thank you so much, man. I'm really grateful, guys. The weekend is coming. Please don't go crazy out there. Don't drink too much. Don't do no craziness. I mean, enjoy your life. Tell the people that you love them. Try to take it easy. Enjoy your weekend. Saturday's coming. Is a couple of hours from here. Beautiful day, Sunday. Go give thanks to God, and you should take it easy, right? And enjoy. God bless. Godspeed. Me, Valentine. I am out. Let's go to the show de Valentín.